My Lucky Day by Keiko Kasza. Good afternoon, Youngstown families. Again, my name is Jody Kosak. I am an instructional coach at both Kirkmere and Volney Elementaries. I'm back in my big comfy reading chair wanting to share another one of my favorite stories with you. The story that I am about to read to you today is called My Lucky Day by Keiko Kasza. He is the author and the illustrator. And if you'll notice, our two main characters in this story today are a fox and a pig. And those of you who have read stories that have a fox in them, usually the fox is a very clever or smart character, usually in a tricky or very sly kind of way. In this story, we're going to find out that maybe a fox isn't the only animal that can be clever. When I'm thinking about the title, My Lucky Day, I'm wondering whose lucky day is it going to be? Is it going to be Fox's lucky day, or is it going to be Piglet's lucky day? Let's read to find out. Before we read, boys and girls, there are a few words that I would like to go over with you that you're going to hear in the story. The first word is the word prefer. Can you say prefer? Nice job. Can you say it again a little louder? Ah, now I can hear you. Let's say it again one more time, but let's say it like a monster. Oh, that was a scary voice. Nice job. Let's think about the word prefer. Let's finger stretch it to really be able to hear the sounds or the phonemes in that word. Ready? Prefer. Prefer. Nice job. How many sounds did we hear, or how many phonemes? You're right, 5. I'm going to make one box for every phoneme that we heard. Let's start at the beginning. What was the first phoneme that we heard? You're right, that was a P. What's that? You're right, an R. Pre. What is the next phoneme or sound we heard? Wow, you guys are great at this. You're right, it is a long E sound. Pre. Yes, an F. Nice job. And how about the final sound, or that last phoneme that we hear in the word prefer? Yes. Oh my gosh, you are so smart. Kiss your brain. It is an ER that makes that sound at the end. Now let's read that word together. Prefer. Nice job. Let me write it down here. Prefer. Say that one more time, boys and girls. Prefer. Nice job. When I prefer something, I choose one thing over another. I would prefer to go to the playground than to walk on the trails. I would prefer to go for a run rather than jump rope. Let's play a little game. I'm going to name 2 things, and I want you to tell me which of those 2 things you would prefer. Let's start with this one. Ice cream or broccoli? Which do you prefer? I knew you were going to say ice cream. How about this one? Would you prefer chores or playing a game? Yep, I kind of figured that one too. Let's try another one. Would you prefer the smell of a cake or the smell of a skunk? I certainly hope you didn't choose skunk. That's not an easy smell to get rid of. Another word we're going to hear in the story is the word filthy. Can you say filthy? Can you say it a little louder so I can hear you? Oh, yes, nice job. Can you say it one more time? Nice. So the word again is filthy. When something is filthy, it is very dirty or unclean. Let's think about that word filthy. How many phonemes are in the word filthy? Can you finger stretch that with me? Filthy. F, I, L, F, E. Filthy. Nice job. How many phonemes? You're right, 5. I'm going to draw 5 boxes again. Try to be a little straighter this time. Nice job. Let's start with the first phoneme we hear in the word filthy. You're right. It's an F. I. Oh yes, you're right. It's a vowel. It's I, like itch. Ill. Nice job. L. Ill. Yeah, you're right. TH. And finally, ill, E. You're right. We hear an E, like a long E sound, but in this word, it's not an E that makes that sound. It is actually a Y. Let's read that word. Filthy. Let me go ahead and write it down here for you, outside of those boxes. Filthy. And again, when something is filthy, it is very dirty or unclean. If you are playing outside and you don't have your shoes on, your feet might be filthy. When my puppy goes outside and plays and runs to the mud puddle, she comes in and I am not happy because she is, you're right, she's filthy. She's what? You're right, she's filthy. Let's play a little game. I am going to give you a sentence and you're going to tell me if that thing would be filthy or not filthy. Let's think about this one. How about you just cleaned your room? Is it filthy or not filthy? You're right. If you just cleaned it, it's not filthy. How about a pig was rolling in the mud? Would that pig be filthy or not filthy? Yes, I would definitely say filthy. How about your t-shirt after you were eating a piece of pizza and you had sauce all over it? Would your shirt be filthy or not filthy? You're right, it would be filthy or unclean. Nice job, boys and girls. Listen for that word as we read the story. My Lucky Day by Keiko, Kasza. One day, a hungry fox was preparing to hunt for his dinner. As he polished his claws, he was startled by a knock at the door. "Hey, Rabbit," someone yelled outside. "Are you home?" Rabbit, thought the fox. If there were any rabbits in here, I'd have eaten them for breakfast. When the fox opened the door, there stood a delicious-looking piglet. "Oh, no!" screamed the piglet. "Oh, yes," cried the fox. "You've come to the right place." He grabbed the piglet and hauled him inside. "This must be my lucky day," the fox shouted. "How often does dinner come knocking on the door?" The piglet kicked and squealed. "Let me go! Let me go!" "Sorry, pal," said the fox. "This isn't just any dinner. It's a pig roast. My favorite. Now get into the roasting pan." It was useless to struggle. "All right," sighed the piglet. "I will. But there is just one thing." "What?" growled the fox. "Well, I am a pig, you know. I'm filthy. Shouldn't you wash me first?" "Just a thought, Mr. Fox." The fox said to himself. "He is filthy." So the fox got busy. He collected twigs, He made a fire, he carried in the water, and finally, he gave the piglet a nice bath. "You're a terrific scrubber," said the piglet. "There," said the fox. "Now you're the cleanest piglet in the county. You stay still now." "All right," sighed the piglet. "I will. But—" "But what?" growled the fox. "Well, I am a very small piglet, you know. Shouldn't you fatten me up to get some more meat?" "Just a thought, Mr. Fox." The fox said to himself. "He is on the small side." So the fox got busy. He picked tomatoes, he made spaghetti, he baked cookies, and finally he gave the piglet a nice dinner. "You're a terrific cook," said the piglet. "There," said the fox. "Now you're the fattest piglet in the county. So get into the oven." "All right," sighed the piglet. "I will, but—" "What? What? What?" shouted the fox. "Well, I am a hard-working pig, you know. My meat is awfully tough. Shouldn't you massage me first to make a more tender roast? Just a thought, Mr. Fox." The fox said to himself. "I do prefer tender meat." So the fox got busy. He pushed and he pulled. He squeezed and he pounded the piglet from head to toe. "You give a terrific massage," said the piglet. "But," the piglet continued, "I've been working really hard lately. My back is awfully stiff. Could you push a bit harder, Mr. Fox? A little to the right, please. Yes, yes. Now, just a little to the left." "Mr. Fox? Are you there?" But Mr. Fox was no longer listening. He had passed out exhausted. He couldn't lift a finger, let alone a roasting pan. "Poor Mr. Fox," sighed the piglet. "He's had a busy day." Then the cleanest, fattest, and softest piglet in the county picked up the rest of his cookies and headed for home. "What a bath! What a dinner! What a massage!" cried the piglet. "This must be my lucky day." When he got home, the piglet relaxed before a warm fire. "Let's see," he wondered, looking at his address book. "Who shall I visit next?" Well, that was a good story. Turns out that the fox wasn't the one doing the tricking. It was Piglet. And it seems to me, by that last picture at the end of the book, that Piglet isn't done with his tricking. Perhaps while you're home, maybe you could write your own story, My Lucky Day, this time with the bear and the piglet being the story. In your story, will Piglet be doing the tricking or will Bear? I'd love to hear them. Have a good night.